Alrighty, hello. So today in class we talked about rationalizing the denominator by using conjugates, okay? So this is coming from exercise 1 in class. Exercise 1 in class. So the problem that was given was the square root of 21 minus the square root of 3 divided by the square root of 3. Okay, so what we're going to end up doing is here, this one we don't necessarily need a conjugate already. We just need to make sure that our denominator is not, it does not have a radical. So here, I'm just going to rewrite it vertically. Oops. Square root of 21 minus square root of 3 divided by the square root of 3. Okay, so from here, all we have to do is multiply these two have to have the same radical. So we're going to multiply that. So we have square root of 3 on the bottom, square root of 3 on top. Great. And then we're going to go and simplify this further. Here we're eventually going to distribute this. Over, I'm going to do this in my head, square root of 3 times the square root of 3 is square root of 9. And then this will end up being, once you distribute, we get square root of 63 minus the square root of 9 over 3. Simplify further. Okay, at that point, we have the square root of 63. We do some side work. That gives us 9 times 7, 3 and 3, ends up being 3 root 7, and then we get 3 root 7 now as square root 63 minus 3 over 3. To see this better and how these would eventually cancel out, we have 3 root 7 over 3 minus 3 over 3, and then these would cancel. We get square root 7, 3 divided by 3 is 1, and that's our final answer. That is for problem A that we did in the classwork. Now I'm going to show you one with an actual conjugate. Okay, those are different. Okay. So then here, the one that we have in class, this is problem B. We have 3 minus the square root of 2 and divided by 3 root 2 minus 5. Okay. Now here we cannot have a radical in the denominator, but it also has a subtraction of 5. So here we're going to use our lovely conjugate of this technically binomial right here. So this is going to become 3 root 2 plus 5. And I know that's going to give me a whole number eventually. And then whatever you do to the bottom, you do to the top. Okay, I'm just going to rewrite it more clearly now. And then we do 3 root 2 minus 5 times 3 root 2 plus 5. Okay, and now we would multiply these two together. Okay, so this will end up being, when you do the side work here, you can do tabular method. So we have 3 root 2 minus 5, 3 root 2 plus 5. This would give us negative 25. We'll get negative 15 square root 2. Here would be 15 square root 2. Those will eventually cancel. We get 9 times 4. No, 9 times the square root of 4. And then we take everything outside. We have 9 square root of 4 minus 25. 9 times 2 minus 25. We get 18 minus 25. Okay, and then do this side work on the side. If you're not sure, get a calculator. If you're not sure, get 7, get negative 7. Okay, and so that is now our denominator, negative 7. Now we would multiply these two together. So there are many strategies, but I'm going to show my work for here. So now I'm multiplying the numerator, 3 minus root 2, and then 3 root 2 plus 5. So this will give us 9 root 2, -3 root 4, 15, and then -5 root 2. Okay, so obviously these weren't conjugates, otherwise we would be able to cancel something here, but we can't. So then we just clean it up as best as we can by writing all the terms as we see them in each tab. Great. And so then at that point, we get 9 root 2, and then we're just going to simplify after this. 3 times 2 plus 15 minus 5 root 2. So we get 9 root 2 minus 6 plus 15 minus 5 root 2. Okay, so then at that point, we're going from 9 root 2 plus 9 minus 5 root 2. And then here we can subtract these two radicals. We get 4 root 2 plus 9. Yay! Okay, sorry if it's not very monotone. It was very repetitive here. But at that point, this is our new numerator. So we have 4 root 2 plus 9. Always check to see if we can simplify here. We can't, so that is our final answer. Okay, well, this does take some time, but you should do well in your homework. Making sure that you get the goal is to essentially get a whole number or a rational number as your denominator. Okay. Again, you can always pause, play, however you like on this video to follow along. Alrighty. Have fun on your homework. Bye.